NBC5 News at 6 starts now.
Jackson County responding to questions about why it chose not to send out a mass countywide emergency alert during the fatal Almeda fire. Good evening and thank you for choosing NBC5 News at 6. I'm Craig Smolin.
And I'm Amanda Rose. We've been asking Jackson County leaders questions since last week about why it didn't use a county-wide emergency alert system during the fatal Almeda fire.
Commissioner Rick Dyer told us he's been asking the same question. Last night, Sheriff Nathan Sickler responded to our inquiries with a statement. Today, both he and the county's head of the Emergency Operations Center took questions. NBC5's Madison LaBerge had plenty of them. She's live in studio with our top story at 6. Madison?
If you're unfamiliar with the emergency alert system, it interrupts all broadcast TV and cable channels as well as radio stations locally when Jackson County or Oregon State Police activate it. Broadcasters can't activate it without approval.
And to me, that's the best alert you can get, is when somebody is pulling you from a burning building and saving your life.
In a press conference Wednesday afternoon, Sheriff Nathan Sickler and head of County Emergency Operations Center John Vile said there's a lot the county can learn about what did and didn't work last week. But that time, they say, isn't here yet.
The alert system will be a conversation, I guess, as we move forward.
The men are defending the county's use of its citizen alert notification system because it can warn people in a specific area, like Talent and Phoenix, as opposed to the whole county. The sheriff says warning that many people could have had adverse effects.
Not having the roadways completely gridlocked so emergency responders could get in and get people out, certainly seems like a benefit to our public today.
Head of the Emergency Operations Center, John Vile, says the emergency manager, Stacey Anderson-Belt, and the Board of Commissioners are in charge of choosing what alert system to use.
That if there's multiple platforms that reach people in different ways, I think during a brief debrief, that is one of those critical questions that needs to be answered.
Vile says other cities have been criticized for using the EAS system because most people get their information from their phones. But the county's Citizen Alert program through Everbridge only works if you have a landline or if you sign up for it. In Lane and Lynn counties, their EAS system was used nearly 36 times last week for fire evacuation notices.
In order to say, did we do the right thing on this fire or not, we need to sit down and evaluate the systems and everything else.
As for when a debrief will occur, Vile says it will happen, quote, when this emergency is over, end quote. We reached out to the emergency manager here in Jackson County, but haven't heard back yet. And according to numbers sent to us today from the county, 41,000 new people signed up for the alert system in Jackson and Josephine counties since last Wednesday. Vile said in an email to us late today that there's no way to break down those numbers by county right now. We asked him how many people were signed up for the alerts before last week, and he said, quote, "We can't tell right now," end quote. Live in studio, Madison LaBerge, NBC5 News.